Hello guys, and welcome back once again to Let's Play XCom Enemy Unknown. In the last episode we actually completed 2 missions, both went quite well, no real casualties, certainly didn't lose anyone, got lots of resources, doing quite well for cash. Panic isn't particularly great, we did get Russia up to panic, so I do need to put my satellite up there next. But we're still working towards these objectives here, which is to complete the alien containment facility and then hopefully capture a live alien. Now, one little thing that I did think about in the downtime, which I'm going to do now, I've got plenty of resources, so I don't want, I can afford to spend a few. I don't want to use all of what I've got on lesser armour, because hopefully soon I'll be getting Titan armour. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to build another skeleton suit. Reason for that is it is still medium armor, so it still gives you the same sort of protection as you get from the carapace armor, but it does allow you to move slightly further. Forgetting the grappling hook for now, which allows you to scale onto high buildings, it does give you the ability to move a few additional squares per turn. So I'm going to give one to my assault guy, because he should be at the front, and he always seems to be sort of quite slow. Now, is he my usual assault guy? Because I've got a couple of them now. I think he is. So we'll give him the skeleton suit. Let's double check on that, make sure I'm right. Oh no, so he loses 1 hit point, but he does gain 10 defense. And on top of that, he'll be able to move further and faster. So we shall see how well that goes. But for now, let me just have a look at the hangar situation. Where do we have ships? Where could we do with more? Right, so well, we do have ships in every continent. Right, let's build a couple more Phoenix cannons, I think, while we've got the resources. We will end up replacing these relatively soon, but they're quite cheap to make. And then what we will be doing, might as well build one of those while we're at it. And, oh, click. Right, I'm also going to go into build facilities, and I'm going to excavate these out, because I will put another satellite uplink in, I will put another power generator in, and then I think we will have another laboratory just to increase our speed on research. So we'll leave that doing that. I'm going to need 1 more satellite because I've got 3 building, I think, and I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so while we can afford it, get them to build yet another satellite. They're going to moan at me and tell me that they haven't got the uplink capacity, which is fine. How is research doing? Still researching Illyrium. Okay, that's fine. Can we actually put these Phoenix cannons on yet? Yes, we can. I've actually got the laser cannons as well now, so better armor penetration. Laser cannon, Phoenix cannon. It's kind of 6 of one and half dozen of the other. One isn't really better than the other. They're just used for different circumstances, really. But so that's everything loaded up. At least we're not using Avalanche anymore. So from there, it's on to mission control. And just speed things up. Okay, so we've researched Illyrium. As it explains here, we can't manufacture it, so in order to get Illyrium we need to get it from downed UFOs and alien bases, and we can now work on the improved arc thrower. I'm going to do that because that will be useful. We'll be able to take down more powerful aliens with that. Titan armor. Now it's going to be quite slow. I really want to get that before going on and doing the alien base. But as the flight computers only take 5 days, we'll be able to get that going. And we'll be able to build firestorms. Let's get back out of there. Actually, we'll go into the foundry here. And improved arc thrower. Might as well also do improved pistols as well. We will get laser pistols, and won't be long before we have plasma pistols either. And alien containment is complete. This is one of the things we've been aiming for.
Alien containment facility online.
We can now capture live aliens. That's still excavating. That's going to be a power generator. That's going to be an additional satellite uplink, and then we'll excavate one of those for the labs. So, is the satellite uplink done yet? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, got a few satellites on the go. Improved pistol 2. Oh, I didn't need to do improved pistol 1 because I already had improved pistol 2 going on. Oh well, doesn't make any difference. Ammo conservation's done, also brilliant.
Satellite uplink complete.
Brilliant. Everything's coming along nicely now. It's like everything's happening all at once. So, speedy.
Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch.
We've got a satellite we can put up. So the very first one we're going to do is definitely going to be Russia.
Additional uplink required. Satellite launched.
Then we can put 3 more up. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to build another one. So, next. Well, out of the ones we can afford to put satellites up, it's got to be Argentina because they're the closest to panic.
Satellite launched.
So all we have left now to do is France, Canada, and Brazil. We've already lost 3 countries, but not the end of the world. So, capture a live alien is our next objective. Oh, look at this. Everything's happening now. Right. That is going to be our... Do we even need a power generator? What's our power at? 52 or 59. And what does the workshop require? 3 power. I think we could actually just build the workshop there. No, I'm going to build a power generator. I'm going to excavate that. That is going to be our final satellite uplink, which we can't build yet because we don't have enough engineers. Everybody's busy. Fine. Absolutely fine. How many engineers do we actually have? 38. Too short. Wonderful. Okie dokie. And we've finally researched the alien nav computer. So we can now actually build the satellite nexus. And stealth satellites. And new fighter craft. I'm going to start researching Titan armor though.
To capture and house an alien for interrogation, Commander. The rest is up to our forces on the ground.
Burning through our money a little here. But these things do need doing. Yeah, 45 engineers to build a satellite nexus, so we can't do that right now. So let's crack on. Considering we got 2 missions like right next to each other on the last episode, it's just lots of stuff happening. Okie dokie, brilliant. Better pistols. What do we get for doing this? 3 engineers. Now that will be quite useful, so we'll dispatch those items. We will get 3 engineers for that. Power generator is complete. Oh, everything's happening. It's got the new engineers. So we can build a satellite uplink there. Thank you very much. And then here, if we can afford it, which we probably can't, laboratory, what are we short? We're short a little cash because we've only got 64 credits. Can we realistically sell anything? Yes, we probably can. Get rid of a few of those. Flight computers, don't really need that many of them. I'm not going to sell anything else, because that does give me enough money to build facilities, go here and build a lab, which will give me another 6 scientists. Fantastic, now it's all looking good. Right, now let's have a mission. And the council report as well. Stealth satellite's done, brilliant.
Incoming transmission.
We are extremely impressed with the progress of the XCom project thus far, Commander. Your recent results were beyond our expectations, and that is not a statement this council makes lightly.
Well, look at that. $1,500 in the bank. Plus 8 scientists, plus 8 engineers. Haven't lost any more countries, and South Africa already has a satellite above them, but hopefully we'll be able to get that panic down.
We will be watching.
So once again we have money. We have the improved arc thrower. Do I have to build those? Because I can't remember.
Engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
No, I think it's just the same old arc thrower that's just been increased to be a little more effective. So, speed up again. It's going to be satellites ready, and the lab's going to be done, and this is brilliant.
By for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
So, Canada's got the next highest one, so let's put that up there. This will also give us, hopefully,
Satellite launched.
the air and space bonus. So now, all aircraft and aircraft weapons cost 50% less to purchase, build and maintain. That's going to be really useful when we start building Firestorms. I've got one more satellite available, and that can either go over France or Brazil. We've lost Germany, so we're not going to get the bonus from having all of Europe. But if we go for Brazil,
Satellite uplink facilities
autopsies and interrogations are now completed instantly, which is also going to be brilliant when we start capturing live aliens. Fantastic.
I appreciate your efforts to support
Titan
the
armor's now
research
only
team,
going to be 6
Commander.
days.
I've already put the new recruits to...
Oh, I do like it when it all starts to work out like this.
Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by
There's
for launch.
another satellite
We are
up, but
ready
we
to
can't
deploy
put
it
that
on your
up
orders.
at the moment, so we'll leave that for now. The lab's complete. As you can just see from the achievement I've got, this is the first time I've ever bothered building an additional lab, because even in my other playthrough I've never bothered with a
Laboratory
lab.
online.
So that's brilliant. Oh, this is really going well now. 3 days before the Titan armor's done. This is fantastic. Not much in the way of alien activity. Look at this, we've got Titan armor. We can build Titan armor. These autopsies we may as well just do them because they're
Based
going
on
to be
what we've
instant.
seen in the field so far, including several grotesque examples of trauma resulting from the emergence of its young, we've taken to calling this specimen a chrysalid.
So there we go. We can now make chitin plating, which we never really bother with because it just gives us a way of making some additional light armor, but nobody really cares about that. So let's do
We've
the
yet to
autopsy
recover one of these
cyberdisc.
in functional condition from the field. The men seem to enjoy using them for target practice. At the present time, we know that the cyberdisc, as they've been calling it, is heavily armed, but it shows no clear pattern of behavior on the battlefield.
There we go. So now we've got the UFO tracking boost that we can use, which we're not really going to bother with for now. We'll do the Berserker autopsy as well.
The men are calling this beast the Berserker, although it shares the same structure as the Muton. For reasons yet unknown to us, the Berserker seems to be consumed by bloodlust with little regard for its own safety.
And what does that give us? Combat stim. So that is an addition to the medikit, which essentially allows you to... Well, it's like a medikit, but it increases your stats, basically. Again, something I've never bothered with.
This unit appears to be a drone, which is similar to the military drones we are familiar with. This particular example seems to have the ability to repair damaged equipment. Dr. Shen and I believe it should be possible to capture and repurpose these for our own use in the field.
And that's exactly what we get from researching this. We can now actually capture drones using the arc thrower, and they basically fight for us, which we can use them to repair our own ships. Again, something I never really bothered with. Now, the only thing we can research now is the Firestorm. So, we'll get on with that, and just hopefully we'll end up just getting a mission now. We need a mission.
Now available over Brazil.
What do we get for that? Money for 3 flight computers, and we've got 10. Yeah, do it. Fine. Money's good. We don't really need the money, but why not?
Satellite uplink complete.
Satellite uplink is done. Wow. It's just everything's happening. Launch satellite. Well, there's only one place left we can put a satellite up.
Satellite
There we go.
Launched.
So we have a satellite up over every country it's possible to put a satellite over. Fantastic.
We've got a large contact, and it's coming in fast. We're going to have
Right.
a difficult time keeping up with this one.
Right, it's a large one. Hopefully we'll be able to shoot it down. We may have to use a few of our little tricks.
Enemy is padlocked.
So we can
Closing
use
on
aim and
target.
dodge. And I'm going to use both of them, because I don't want to get my interceptor destroyed, and at the same time I really want to take it down. Are we going to manage it? Wow. Wow. 0.2 seconds left. Interceptor did sustain heavy damage. However, let's go and do this. Don't think we've completed Titan armor yet, have we? Let me just quickly double check. Yes, we have. Why haven't I built any? Let's very quickly do that. Armor. Titan armor. So, 2 heavies. I'm going to put my assault guy in Titan armor, and I'm going to put... Let's just... what can we afford to do? Yeah, let's just make 5. Why not? So making that skeleton suit for my assault guy was a bit of a waste of time. Because I'm going to put everybody now, with the exception of my sniper, into Titan armor. And it really is worth it.
With the added structural support this suit provides, I expect the troops will take full advantage of the added firepower they can carry around. They'll also be much less susceptible to environmental hazards like fire while wearing it.
Right, we are going to do this. Nope, wrong button. Load out. Titan armor. And you as well. Sorry you didn't really get a chance to try out your skeleton suit, but this will make you live longer. There we go. 10 additional hit points compared to the 4 additional hit points that you get from Carapace armor. Brilliant. Everybody is ready to go. Sniper's usually at the back, so I don't usually put him in a position where he's going to be liable to take too much damage.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
This is going to be a large ship, so
The threat there seems to be the most pressing. It looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely populated area.
now it was shot down, which means there are going to be less aliens here than there would be if this were a landed UFO.
Strike One is clear to attempt the breach.
The problem with these type of UFOs are they're so big, again it takes up almost the entire map, so I know because of all the messing around I was doing at the beginning, this video is going to end up running a little long, but I do want to avoid throwing caution to the wind just for the sake of trying to keep this video short. If I end up having to split it into 2, that's what I will do, but I'd sooner take some care and time and try and get through this mission with everybody intact. So, let's just get everybody to relative cover. just put you behind the shiv. This is another reason why I never take the flying shiv, because I always use my shiv as a scout. Just pop everybody on Overwatch. I always use my shiv as a scout, and with the alloy shiv you can actually use it as cover, even though you can only use it as half cover. The problem with the flying shiv is the same as the Archangel suit, it only has a limited amount of fuel. So keeping it in the air doesn't always give it the best line of sight on everything. So, unlike my sniper, which when he gets his Archangel suit, I'll happily just leave him at the back in the air and not move him. Because I'm using it as a scout, the alloy shiv works much better. So, nothing happened on that turn. Let's get the shiv down a little more. See, I do want to be really cautious here, simply for the reason that I know these maps, there are a lot of aliens, and I don't want to end up accidentally pulling 2 or 3 groups. And the last time I did one of these maps, if you've seen my What About video for XCom, where I did like my sort of first impressions review on the game, I'm actually playing a mission which is this same type of ship. It may even be the same map. And even though that's after the alien base assault, we are getting berserkers, we're getting cyber discs, we're getting chrysalids, we even get a secapod on that mission. So yeah, I'm being cautious for a reason. Right, there isn't really an easy way to get the flipping shiv down apart from over here, so let's go and park him over there. I really am surprised, to be honest, that nothing has bothered to pop out at us. That does surprise me. Sniper, I think I'm going to move here more towards the middle. I'm going to get him to throw his scanner in the other direction as well.
Scanning target area now.
Okay. Ah, now we hear something.
Did you hear something?
I'm going to move you there because it's full cover and the other scanner shows that you're clear in that direction. You're going to stay there. I want to move you up, but at the same time I don't want to put you in any immediate danger. I don't want to group everybody up either. So let's just stick you here behind that tree. And for you, again, we'll get you over here. It's a dash again, I know, but we've got a battle scanner there, so you should be okay. Right, everybody else on Overwatch. Again, this is probably really overcautious, but also this is the first mission I've played since the latest patch, and I don't know what's going to happen, whether they've tweaked the AI or tweaked any of the dice rolls or anything like that. So I want to be cautious to a degree, because it could be more unpredictable than usual. So I think I'm going to just put my sniper back to his rifle. It's unfortunately one of those points where almost everything you do ends up being a dash.
This looks to be a supply ship of some kind, and the potential storage capacity is enormous. If the aliens are really attempting to bring in this much outside material, it can only mean they're ramping up the scale of the invasion.
It is a good ship to shoot down though, because you do get quite a lot of resources for if you can take one of these out. Slightly better if it's a landed one, to be honest, because with everything, a landed one doesn't have as much damage and you will get more stuff back from it, but
Moving to Overwatch. Eyes field, Commander. Roger.
what I may be tempted to do is stick my head in, tag any aliens and bring them out into the line of fire, because it is a stupidly huge ship. However, if we get anything here that we can actually... capture, then that is what we will do. Right, Shiv doesn't see anything, which surprised me, to be honest. I was expecting that he would. Because what I was going to do is run in with the Shiv. If there was something there and I tagged it, I was just going to run the Shiv back out and then we could attack it with the guys waiting outside. Right, I'm going to use run and gun here. And the only reason I'm going to do that is because it means that if I do see anything up there, I can either take a shot or put him in Overwatch. So that's fine, I'll just put him in Overwatch. Those little blue things there, that is a lift. So if I stand on that, it will jump me down to the other platform, which is just down there below that you can't see because of the insane camera angle. This ship also has multiple rooms kind of on the top here. I think this one here actually is the control room. So that's probably where I'm going to find the outsider. So in one sense, it's a good reason that I've actually got my assault guy there. So let's hopefully, cautiously, move one of my heavies up and he can give him some support around the other side of the door. Right, what else have we got? Sniper can stay there on his rifle. Let's start moving you. Well, you're in full cover there. Something could come from the side. I think I'm going to leave him where he is just for the time being. And then everybody that can Overwatch will Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
And how boring this video must be. 15 minutes of messing around in the base, and now I'm just standing here waiting for the bad guys to come to me. So, yeah, that's the reason why he went to run and gun.
X-ray neutralized.
Sadly, he didn't actually hit, but at least my snipers managed to hit somebody.
Damn it.
Right, so that muton's gone inside that room. That's fine. He will stick his head back out. So, as my sniper's not doing an awful lot, let's see if he can hit him. Because if he can kill that berserker, at the very least he's going to bring him over here. Look at that, 13. Now if that had been a plasma rifle, it would have been dead. Unfortunately, we do have to capture a live alien to be able to do plasma rifles. Brilliant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you shoot at him, because the chances are you're going to hit for 87%. It's not guaranteed, of course, but there we go, and he's dead. You're behind full cover, so you're going to stay there. You're going to go on Overwatch in case that other muton pops his head out. You can't do anything at the moment. You've got double tap, though. You're going to stay there on Overwatch. Just ignore you for the moment. I'm going to move the Shiv over here a little, just to give it a bit of a wider viewpoint. And what am I going to do with you? So you never know how much stuff's hiding around the corner. Right, let's put you there. And then we'll work on getting him up here and over to that door as we go through. We'll just end the turn there, because I can't really do anything more with him. Right, there's that muton coming out, which I expected. There's the reaction shot, which I anticipated. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough to kill him. Now, what's he going to try? Oh no, we get another reaction shot. This is because I have got the ability that's name eludes me at the moment. The close quarters combat one, basically. This thing here. Which, what's it called? No, we're sure I had it. Ah, there we are. Close combat specialist. So I get a reaction shot against any enemy who closes within 4 tiles and doesn't require Overwatch. So even if he's used his turn, and even if he's fired a shot, if the enemy pokes its head out and comes within 4 squares of me, I take another shot, which is an absolutely brilliant ability to have. So, again, let's move the sniper over here, actually, where he's going to be a little more useful. We are going to get you up here, I think. was worried there was going to be something around the edge there, so I was just being cautious. We'll put you back on Overwatch. The Shiv, I will just move over here. Balls. Oh, right, okay, 2 outsiders there. Interesting. Not usually in that part of the ship, I don't think. This could be a problem, because I don't want them getting accidentally shot, to be honest. My assault guy probably isn't close enough. You also cannot use run and gun with the arc thrower, which doesn't matter anyway, because I've just realised I didn't even equip it. Dole! So I can't actually capture an alien on this mission, even if I wanted to. Good work, brain. So, that being said, we're now going all out assault.
Got him. You hear that?
And a cyber disc, brilliant. Outsiders are usually a fairly good alien to capture, because on this difficulty level they only have 3 health, which means even the basic arc thrower can still stun them, and usually they're in one room.
They got me flanked. They're shifting their attack.
That's interesting. Let's just go back to that. Right, now the problem is with cyber discs is they actually explode when you shoot them. Apparently, for some strange reason, I can't move away from it either. So I'm stuck on this spot. So if that's the case, I'm just going to have to shoot at it, aren't I? So, what am I targeting? Is that the cyber disc? Let's assume it is. See, if I blow the cyber disc up, it will explode. What I probably would have been better there is using... so it only did 3 damage, that's not too bad. What I probably would have been better is using the flush ability, because that probably would have made it move away. But not the end of the world. Anyways, I was saying outsiders are probably the easiest aliens to capture, because they only have 3 health. They don't usually even start moving until you get in the same room with them, and you usually know where they're going to be, although this one completely threw me out, to be honest. That's it, dead anyway. And let's start getting this guy up here as well. No, I honestly expected that the outsiders were going to be in that little room where that cyber disc just come from, because I, for some reason, had it in my mind that that's where the command room was.
Although similar to the other floating specimens, this one seems to have much heavier armor and weaponry.
This does
Right,
look
now we
like
have
a
heavy floaters.
substantial upgrade.
They're flanking my position. Cover my flank.
Now, I think the last time I did one of these missions actually was on this particular ship, because, as I said, it was after the alien base scenario, and you stop getting outsiders after the alien base and you start getting sectoid commanders, and I think they were in that room, so I think that's probably what's thrown me out a little bit. So, but I'm going to get him outside this room, and I'll get him to stick his head in on the next turn just to see what's going on. I'm going to get my assault guy on the other side as well.
Eyes peeled, Commander. Roger that.
And you can overwatch. We know we've got that other heavy floater. I'm surprised the Shiv can't see it, to be honest. I think what I might just do is overwatch the Shiv,
Got it covered.
overwatch my heavy.
Roger.
Yeah, just get those guys on overwatch. If it comes back out again, which it probably will do, then we get shots at him.
No way that just happened.
So there we go.
was
We
that?
can hear something coming from that end of the ship as well. Oh, another heavy floater.
Cover my flank!
Yeah, unfortunately, you're not really in any sort of cover, which is a bit of a pain.
They're starting to lose ground.
So let's have a look in here. Does appear to be an empty room. Now our Shiv can see him. What's our chance to hit? 56%. Not great, is it? Well, Shiv doesn't use cover, so might as well just get in his face. 100% chance to hit, 65% chance to crit. There we go. And you've taken a bit of a nasty hit, so let's go and give you some healing. As I've just remembered, this is actually my B-spec healer, because he only can use the medikit once, so I must change that again before the next mission, as well as remembering to give the arc thrower to the assault guy. Okay, so we'll overwatch everybody up, and there's probably going to be like one alien left now or something like that, or one group of aliens left. Question is, what and where? So, this is one end of the ship. I'm going to start moving these two guys forwards. I'm also going to use the Shiv to do a bit of exploration as well. I'm going to start moving these guys down here.
Let's rock.
We'll find that last bugger, hopefully, so it doesn't drag on too much. Sniper. Now, do I really want to put you in a bad position? Not really. Let's move you over here so you're more central. Makes it easier for him to be able to respond to things and get him to reload. Right, so whatever we've got... Whatever we've got is down that end of the ship.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Doesn't mean it's inside, could be outside. Also, and this could have been fixed in the patch, there was an issue, which I had in a previous mission, where if you took a Shiv through a door, i.e. you actually used the Shiv to open the door, you couldn't go back through the door. It essentially blocked the door off permanently, which meant you couldn't go through it with any of your units again. So hopefully that issue has now been resolved in the patch, but I don't want to test it out on this mission. I'm just going to sprint my sniper down this end as well. And just overwatch everybody. We'll just stand around and wait for them to come to us. No, that's not going to work. But, oh, yeah, it does look like who or whatever it is potentially in that room. So, again, probably a little overcautious because I think we've cleared these rooms out here, but we've got to be careful with it. I'm going to get these guys either side of this door.
Come get some.
Sniper can stay there and overwatch in case something comes out of the door. Wish it would select these troops in a logical order sometimes, would be a lot better. You just jump down instead of using the lift because it's quicker. And you can overwatch. So I'll put you right opposite the door, actually. So I must remember 2 things on my next mission. Change out my support guy if the other guy is healed. And give a arc thrower to my assault trooper.
Roger that.
And overwatch you. See, it could also be from the room behind that big door. So, these guys... I'm just going to run these guys down the corridor now because we've had units stationed all the way along the outside and we haven't seen anything yet. If there was anything in there, surely we would have seen it by now from the outside. Big room here, you see, so quite possible that something is in here. Let's get our sniper in here as well. Probably not the best spot for him there right at the front, but... And we shall carry on sort of sprinting these guys down the corridor. And then they can go in right through the front doors.
What was that sound?
Right, so whatever is in here seems to be right at the far end. I'm going to move you there, change you to your pistol for what good it's going to be, and put you on Overwatch. At least these guys can move at about the same pace now, which is good. Don't want to put any unit, even the Shiv, in a position where they can't fire at least one shot, so I don't just want to sprint forwards. I think I'm just going to dash over there for cover. Because you can always drop down over there. And I think we'll just get you down here, actually. You're in full cover. I was going to move him over to the left to cover the left-hand side, but I've got my 2 guys that are going to be going in through that door very shortly.
Sound?
Now, whatever we've got doesn't seem to be actually coming towards me, so I'm going to assume probably only one alien there. Just trying to be careful with this whole camera issue thing at the moment.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
I am absolutely kicking myself at the moment that I completely forgot to assign an arc thrower to my assault guy when the whole purpose of this mission was to come and try and capture an alien. Such a noob error. Still, there's a reason this series is called Let's Play XCom UFO or XCom Enemy Unknown Badly. And that's because, somewhere along the line, I knew I was going to balls it up. That doesn't look like you're in cover to me. Okay. Another noobish error. Although I've got a feeling that was more the game than myself. That's my excuse, and I am sticking to it. Right, so we've got a Berserker and a Muton. Did that even hit? No. Terrible. So I need to do as much damage to this Berserker as possible before it does damage to me. Right, it's still my turn. Not too bothered about the normal Muton. I mean, yeah, it can still do me some damage, but... Right, now you're going to come over here now. Oh, bit of frame drop there. Now, my sniper's got a shot at you now, which is good. He's also got double tap, so... Wow, can't believe that headshot only did 5 damage. And it was in the back as well. Well, I'm not sure what's going on with my PC at the moment, but it still certainly seems to be having a lot of issues with frame rate right now. Can't help noticing that this never used to be a problem before the patch. Right, so he's only got 4 health left. He's going to come up this ramp, which is bad for me because I've now lost sight of him. But what I'm going to do, move my heavy up here and just put him on Overwatch. Then hopefully if he comes up the stairs, which is exactly what he has done, and I've missed. This could be problematic now, because he can cause some serious problems. Although saying that, I don't actually think he managed to even critically wound me there, though I could be wrong. You're taking a shot at my support guy. Wow, and that was a crit as well. Okay, we're going to have to make sure we take you out very soon. Okay, you can see him with a 97% chance to hit, so let's kill you before you cause any more damage. What damage did he do? Yeah, he did some damage to you, but he didn't manage to kill you. So let's do as much damage as we can with the Shiv. Hope and pray this is the last alien. Only a 51% chance to hit. That seems strange. Let's move you out here. You have a 28% chance to hit. Why is that exactly? Why do you have such a poor chance to hit somebody who's in such an obvious place? Right, I'm going to get you to suppress him. Actually, can you hit him? What, you know, you've got a 32% chance to hit. This guy here has a better chance to hit him than the heavy guy who's right opposite him. That is a strange thing, isn't it? Well, that'll reduce his aim. My sniper can actually see him, actually. 65% chance to hit. It's not great, but you do get 2 shots again through double tap. And we did score a hit. He's now down to 1 health. Nope, apparently we don't get to double tap. If you move to there, can you hit him? No. So let's Overwatch you. Let's see what he does. He's got 1 hit point. If he tries to move... No, he's going to throw a grenade, isn't he? That's going to do 5 damage. But it hasn't killed anybody. I'm going to run and gun you. So all of a sudden, shit has got very real. So I'm just trying to move as many people into better positions, really. Right, you can still see him. You hit him last time as well. Please be the last one. Music stops. Brilliant. Well, it was a success. It wasn't a brilliant success, as the whole point of this was to capture an alien and I forgot to bring an arc thrower, and we did take some casualties, but at least everyone is still alive. Epic fail. Let's just get back to base, and let's just see what we got in terms of bounty. So, we did get a promotion here. Again, definitely going for the heat rounds. It's so much more useful. So, 4 days damage on the Shiv, 4 days wounded, 4 days wounded. Not terrible. Heavy floater autopsy, corpses, loads of alien alloys, loads of Illyrium. Alien stasis tanks, which we can sell. Alien surgery, which we can sell. Damaged flight computer, damaged surgery, damaged power sources. A lot of junk here we can get some money from. So, what we're going to do, just very quickly before we finish this episode, because it has been a long one and I do apologise about that, but we'll just see how much we can get from selling the junk. So, stasis tanks, no use. Surgery, no use. Damaged stasis tank, no use. Damaged flight computer, damaged alien surgery, and damaged power sources. Gives us 185 credits just from that mission, which puts us up a fair bit. So, and just in case, so I don't make this same mistake on the next mission, loadout, arc thrower. There we go. And yes, my need to carefully consider my support choice here, and maybe get somebody else leveled up, because it's always handy to have the ability to use multiple medikits, which I cannot do at the moment. So, all in all, a mainly successful mission. Next time, I will try harder to capture a live alien. So until then, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.